Hartford tonight, too. Downtown Hartford. Tonight, Connecticut sports fans can start howling at the moon because the Hartford Wolf Pack season opener is just hours away.
All right. It also marks the reopening of the PeoplesBank Arena after a major renovation. And Caitlin Francis is live inside right now with a preview of what's ahead tonight. Oh, what's going on?
Yeah, we're here for the Hartford Wolf Pack home opener tonight. Puck drops at 7. They're taking on the Scranton Penguins. We're going to have much more on all of the updates and the renovations. I mean, if you haven't been out to, obviously, the newly renovated PeoplesBank Arena just opening up for the first time once again tonight, you wait until you see some of these changes. They're spectacular. But we got to talk hockey. That's why we're here. We're here for the Wolf Pack. We've got broadcast and PR manager for the Wolf Pack, Alex Thomas. Thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Excited about this, excited about tonight, and should be a lot of fun this season.
All right, so you obviously are up to speed on the entire team. You watch them, you basically study them, you do the call, right?
Yep.
What are you expecting from them this season?
I think this is going to be a pretty fun team. I think they got a lot of talent. They got a lot of skill. There's a good mix of veterans. There's a good mix of young guys here. So, some high draft picks for the Rangers. Gabe Perreault's obviously somebody that garners a lot of attention. Scott Morrow played for the team. They picked him up via trade over the summer. Played for them Saturday. He's actually been called up with New York, so he won't be here tonight. But there's a really good mix of veteran players, of young players. There's a lot of skill in this team. I think it's going to be a fun, exciting team this year.
All right, so we'll talk a little bit more about that in just a second. But I want you to explain to everybody at home, this is an AHL New York Rangers affiliated team. It's a really big deal for us here in Hartford to have this level of talent. But like you said, some of these guys get called up in a matter of a day, right?
Yeah, I mean, this team's played one game, and they've already got 2 players up, in Scott Morrow and Connor Mackey, a couple of defensemen. And you look at the last couple of years, there's been a number of players that have gone up. Brennan Hoffman, Brett Berard, they'll both be in the lineup tonight. They played a handful of games with the Rangers last year. Johnny Brodzinski was the captain prior to Casey Fitzgerald, and he's full-time with the Rangers now. But it's not just players. I mean, we've seen coaches go up. Chris Knobloch's now the head coach of the Edmonton Oilers and has been the 2 straight Stanley Cup finals. So this is a great development league that has sent a lot of players, a lot of coaches to the National Hockey League, and I think you've seen that pipeline. This is my 5th season here, and there's been double-digit players that have gone up, played, and had an impact.
Yeah, so, and I can only imagine that that's the dream, right? That is the dream. I want to just really quickly, we got to give Alex his flowers here because you've also been called up in a way, right?
Yeah, I was very lucky to do a couple of games with the Rangers on radio last week. I'll join them tomorrow night in Montreal, which will be a lot of fun, and I'll be up and down with them throughout the course of the season. So I think you put it correctly. It is the dream, not just for players, coaches, but broadcasters, PR people. We're all trying to get there. So it is cool when that you get the opportunity, especially with the organization that you've worked with at this level.
Yeah, well, I can only imagine how exciting it is for you. I'm sure you eat, breathe, live, drink hockey, as Wolf Pack hockey, as so many people here in Connecticut are gearing up to do tonight. One thing that you're looking forward to most about tonight's game?
Well, tonight's game, I think it's getting to see all these guys mesh together. I mean, they've only played one game, and they've had now 3 weeks of practice, so they've had a great opportunity to kind of mesh together. Really excited to see how that starts to come together with some of these veteran pieces who are assimilating to this team.
Yeah, and I mean, they played last Saturday in Scranton Wilkes-Barre, right, against the Penguins. So they're coming here to Hartford tonight, and it was a really it seems like a competitive game.
Yeah, it was a tight 2-1 game where Wilkes-Barre's goaltending was terrific, and it very well could have been a 3-4-0 spread after one period, and just couldn't finish those opportunities. You see that sometimes early in the season, and I would expect this to be another tight game tonight.
All right, well, we're looking forward to that puck dropping at 7 o'clock against the Scranton Penguins. Alex, thank you so much. Again, there's a lot of new and exciting things here. Alex had mentioned that there's some new members of the team. If you're looking to meet some of the players, you can check out our season preview special that aired last night. All of that up on the WFSB app and WFSB Plus. But again, if you're looking for tickets tonight, check out the new Axis app. And we've got all that information up on our website as well. Guys, we'll send things back to you.
All right.